Well, saving for a second there. Yeah, I definitely, one thing I'll find is that I won't add any more mods on while I'm playing a colony. That's for certain. And I have no desire to add any or look up any myself. Like, obviously, if there's mods that benefit other people and you know of them, definitely mention them and stuff. But, like, for me, it's never going to be useful. Like, even, like, as I said before, like, I had, I think, 7 mods before. And mind you, 2 are required to make most of those work together. But, like, I have no need for adding in more. I literally deleted one because I really just sat there and I thought about it and I'm like, I almost never use it. And when I was using it, it was annoyingly pointless. So I'm like, I just thought about it. I'm like, nah, I don't need it. I like that they've at least put the batteries outside, but they're not connected yet, which is a bit of a shame. All right, let's get rid of the extra power behind this. The ones that are there are fine. Actually, I think that's in the right spot there, so don't delete that. Cancel that. I guess this line that's off, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get rid of the right line in a second. I think most of this is going. Here's all. The birds outside are just going mental right now. Like that, like late evening, they're coming all back to like rest and stuff. And so like she can't handle the like maddening chirping that's going outside. Okay, I think that'll be all right. I think I've removed everything where I want it to be. Yeah, that's another thing too, is I got that with Don't Starve Together, is a lot of the mods conflicted. Like you put on one mod and it breaks another one, and then it's like, you can't use this because you're using that, and it's like, well, what was the fucking point? She's hiding in a room because recreationally striped. I'm not doing anything to prevent them from like actually taking recreational time, you know? These people are definitely very construction focused. I am trying to fix up the power so it's kind of like squealing around the place. Probably should just connect it up to here. It doesn't really matter if it's connecting to 2 parts. As long as it's on one line, it should be fine. Should be fine. I had to think about that for a second there. I'm like, where is it going to? Not the biggest fan of having like a lot of like lines and stuff coming out. Actually, fuck that. Get rid of it. Yeah, I don't greatly like having a lot of lines coming out from places. Okay. So what I need to do in here is I need to fix up the horizontal line, because I don't actually want that to be coming all the way out. So you guys just like managed to get me to delete that thing that was there. Let me just get rid of the steel that's behind it, please. There we go. Just like here. And these lights need to move over too, I think. Huh? Where did I put the other original lights? I probably don't. I'm going to move them over anyway. It's a little bit less centered, a bit more squared off. Okay, they'll have this place lit up pretty well. It'd just be mostly like the bottom part where I've got these statues where it won't be lit up as nicely. What I could do is I could move these statues way into the center, like here or something, you know? Yeah, no, go for it. I really thought that you were going to rest up earlier, but you kind of like stayed on for a while, which I appreciate, but you better not be cranky later, Grim. Don't be cranky. Nobody likes cranky Grim. Oh, man. I have so many pen animals and so little like food for them in that pen. All right, let's see. So I would say that these would be probably classified as hungry pen animals. Yeah, they are. Okay, so if they're hungry, everybody's cooking. That's -2. It is still full. I've still got like a small amount of time. This is supposed to be a hospital, by the way. I am getting there. It's like crap. So what I might do is I'll make like a, I don't know, kitchen kind of like various room up there. Maybe studies and all sorts of stuff. I think that'll be fine. They'll be fixed up. Oh, I see some... I know, they've already built it. I was like, I see some lack of squiggles, and then I'm like, no, they actually have already built it. I think in here I have to manually remove the lines because it's all through, like, various areas of stuff. But I'll fix it up. I do love how sometimes they're like so quick to build shit. But like if you want them to deconstruct anything, it's like, yeah, it's on my list. Never, you know? God, I just want that there. Okay, so like I'm waiting for them to deconstruct that. But where are the batteries down here? They're like kind of like semi-mid. About where that silver went. I could do that. Out there. Yeah, I don't think this top area was getting literally the best because the turbines just weren't running. Oops. Alright, this will give me a little bit more storage space in here once they move them. Now, I'll get this building built. If I could figure out how to mirror it, because it's, what was that? Is that actually 19 dots out, or... That's to 20, so that's where I'm building it from. Okie dokie. That's fine, I can work with that. Maybe. I swear though, sometimes building stuff, it's like the most unco situation for me. Yeah, it will let me build it there. Cool. Now, I'm pretty sure that is to above the top, right? So I want to stop there. I did notice that before. I'm like, that was one little thing I was paying attention to. And Seahorse is having a binge. Yeah, my animals are getting hungry now. I need to deconstruct this. And also the floors. I just noticed there's flooring there. Okay, look, is my other pen... It's somewhat almost... It's almost ready. I need a bridge here. That side's pretty much done. That's nearly done. Okay, that's right. I've got to build this since it's finished. Slap a door up there. That'll do it. You guys are kind of like, somebody's got to come and deinstall this. I know you're building something. How about you come and uninstall that? And I might actually leave that for now. I've got no reason to take that out. Plus, I don't know. It kind of like, I know it's not the right shape, but it reminds me of like a little Africa or something, you know? Oh, shape. Or I could sculpt this thing into a heart. I've had that on a couple of my maps where like a rock looks like mostly like a heart. Yeah, I don't see any others. I could do that. Seems about the shape of a heart. Be since can't be any higher than that. So I'd probably have to take it down by 1, 2. Be a bit of a stunted heart, but see, you can get a heart out of this. Actually, if I move it down by 1 the whole way, I could take it up. Bring this one down. Oops. I should be able to work with that. If you're wondering why I'm bothering putting like a random ass heart on the map, is that one of my last maps actually had a heart-shaped rock, a perfectly shaped rock on it to begin with. And I sculpted it and ended up insulating it, and I just thought it was awesome that I had it. It needs to go down by 3 on the sides, or otherwise it doesn't work. It's just a cute little feature that like helped figure out where stuff was when stuff landed. Yeah, that's about the shape. I could probably work with that. Somebody's beating up something. I'm not sure what it is. Plus, all of this is just marble, honestly. What I ended up doing last time is I ended up, I think, smoothing it and ended up putting a, what you call it? Slate around the outside, so it looked like really pretty, which I might end up doing again. I don't know if any of this will be like too far that I need to put a support or something, but we'll find out. Either way, we got ourselves a little heart. How cute. If I wanted to, I could try to dig it out of like any old shape, but that was kind of like semi already there. Yeah, see, the thing is, with the working order, you get construction. That's the only tab you get for building. So you can tell them to top priority it. Say priority 1 is done first and 4 is last. And you can tell them construction is a priority. However, deconstructing stuff just is always a low priority to them. I think some of my animals might be miscarriaging in that pen. I do want to move them out soon. I will get to in a moment. I'm going to have to finish that edge. I won't have double layered this, but I think it'll be okay. Get rid of that. Also need more power going up here as well. I don't know if I put it there or not, but it's going to be there. So what I need is, I'm going to need somebody specifically. We're cutting a tree. Maybe you can come and do this. Just deconstruct that so it at least turns into steel, so it's not in the way of the fence. Because I think what I'm seeing here is there's part of the fence. You sort of just see it. But then it's sort of stopped by that. Yeah. Alright. Well, like I said, the only really good thing is that my base is like really construction focused people, so it doesn't really take them very long to get out here and do stuff. Yeah, okay, so they're starting to get cold. That was my only concern, is that I don't really have a lot of warm clothing. And I haven't made anything yet for them. Okay, they'll finish that in a moment. In the meantime, I'll keep working on this. Where am I going down to? There's 1, there's 2, so I want that. I can't put it there at the moment. That's okay. I feel like I went too far with that, because that indent isn't right. That should be how it looks. Yep, cool. All right, I figured it out this time before I got too far with it. It's nice. Okay, so there. I do find it funny that the cats do hunt stuff. So, like, I just heard, like, a rat or something just do, like, a little death cry, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Not sure where this door is supposed to be. It's here. God, I have got to stop sitting like a fucking prawn. I have, like, the worst pain in, like, above my shoulder blades in the center of my back. And I actually woke up in pain this morning. I completely forgot all about it. Because, like, I'm prawning over my microphone pretty hard. And I'm not intending to. It's just that's what's happening. I'm not sure if that's not quite centered, eh? All right, what's going on with this one? There's the 2, right? Yeah, I don't mean to be like prawning over my microphone the way I am, but I keep doing it. Okay, if that's the case, I can already see the bottom one's wonky. Like this is... Yep. Good Lord. Okay, so that's not where I want this to be. All right, I'll move these back. Yeah, I think if... I thought about it and I'm like, what I should do is like grab my tissue box or something like that to put my microphone up closer, because I know like the biggest complaint everybody has is it's very hard to hear me. And unfortunately, I'm a very soft-spoken person to begin with. Even when I'm projecting my voice like now, I'm still very quiet, even with like gain input set on. So I know it's hard to hear me, but at the same time, like I literally can't speak louder. That's still not right. I'll just take it up from this direction. That'll be better. There. Okay, that's where it's got to be. I kept getting it wrong because I was trying to like bring it up to this, and that's incorrect. Okay, bring in 2 more doors. And there'll be one there, and I'll fix the other one up in a moment. Let's see, floors. I don't actually know. I've never actually tried to see if you can have different kind of like floors for the, what you call it? Bridge. Yeah, I guess you don't get a choice. I guess the thing is, if I wanted to like fancy up this room later, I'd still have that as an issue. It'd be fine though. I'll do what I can. Normally, the biggest design plot of my basis is I normally try to avoid wherever the bog stuff is so that I don't have to worry with it. Alright, let's clear this zombie thrombos. Thought zombie because like one of my thrombos used to be called zombie. I don't know. I thought they gave it a pretty awesome name. Funny thing is, I feel like I haven't even like looked at my people for a while, but it's a lot nicer than like with my last colony where they're just constantly at each other's throats to the point where I couldn't get 5 minutes to do anything. Alright, now I want a roof here as well. Get rid of that alert, that's annoying. What? Somebody was missing a tongue? The tofu? Somebody was having a tantrum because they're missing a tongue. He's got a shattered jaw, so his talking would be a problem. I need to find this. I should have read who that was. Obviously, somebody's gotten a punch up and somebody's cut their tongue out. I also need to remember to buy a lung at some point. So he's got a bionic tongue. He's not the one that was having a tantrum, was he? He could have been. Like, the funny thing is, like, I know some people like remove the tongues and all sorts of stuff to like prevent them from doing certain stuff. Oh, the jaw being shattered's affecting like talking and eating. I don't have a prosthetic jaw for you though, mate. I'm not going to have prosthetics works for a while. I'm not even sure where that is in here. I know it's one of the tables. Advanced fabrication, maybe? I feel like it's that one. I know it's one of the tables that you can make it. Oh, prosthetics. That's where it is. Even then, that's only like certain stuff. And these people are ripping this place together so fast. Okay. Well, they're almost finished. Obviously, it's fucking winter already. So, with that in mind, Lincoln's having a daze. Like, these aren't even actively running, but I'll leave them. What I need to do is I need to close in this roof. I need to close it in basically ASAP. Get them to finish building it. Whale is having a daze. If I can just get them to finish this, I can move a lot of the buildings out of the storage area. Like, I know that they don't have any warm clothes, but I can at least make like a tailoring bench and all sorts of shit in here. Okay, cool. They fixed it up. Also, remove this little like extra bit here. What's going on with that? Nobody's built this? Can somebody come and build it, please? We need it to be like enclosed. All right. So first things first is, I guess, bringing the goddamn table over here. Actually, cancel where you want to put that. I'll put them closer at this end, I think. Probably about there. Shaman Merchant. Oh yeah, we had a quest that we're supposed to be doing. Man, I forgot about that. Where's that? There's still 7 days, except it's winter now. Let's see, we've got somebody's nearby. All right. Somebody head out here and do that. Where is this other quest supposed to be? That's not that far away, but now that it's winter, it's treacherous to get there. I should be able to. It's just that it's going to require so much extra food. I don't need your goats. Your muffaloes could be good for extra hauling on this adventure, but let's see, pemmican. Don't need that yet. Your extra medicine could be good, but we'll leave it. Look, your psychic soothe thing. I'll take another psychic lance. They'll at least let me get people. You can take my gold. You actually almost have enough for that. Fuck it, I'll take your muffaloes. Gimme. Alright. It's a pretty good trade. I could probably actually get medicine maybe for that too. Yeah, a couple of medicine. Alright. That'll be pretty good. Alright, okay. So I just need to check how this pen is going. It should be almost complete. There's just this patch here by the look of it. And I should be able to put a pen marker. I'm not going to put it that close to the edge. I'm going to put it up about here. Honestly, because this is where they'll hitch them to. There is a block in the way of this. I also don't need to like zoom in that far. I just do. Let's get the rocks out of here as best we can. We've got quite a lot of wood, by the way. Like 22,000 wood is pretty great. They really did do a solid job on like wood chopping for the season. I'm going to get them to keep doing more. Like, it does expire eventually. It will go off. But if it gives me extra money and it allows me to build so quickly, It could be literally life or death differences. How are these rooms? They'd be pretty cold, right? -2. I'll tell you what. I am going to splurge on all of yous. You're all going to get a little fire. Okay? How's that sound? I don't care how it sits. It will get rid of it come spring, whatever. All get a little fire. So your rooms will be nice and cozy and you'll have like that little fire glow. Putting it right next to the bed doesn't really sound that sensible, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's going to fucking stop me. Okay. There will be fireplaces everywhere. I'm just going to slap one in here because why not? Slap one in here too. Actually, fuck it. Let's put 2 down. I can't fit a second one there because nobody will move my lamp. Can you just put that there and otherwise cancel that? Thank you. Now we can. There we go. All right. So I will move these probably out of here because I do want this to actually be a hospital. And this, I mean, it's not really dining room material, but I actually do think of all places, I might actually keep the recreational room warm enough for eggs. Like, if that's where they're going to take them to. I'm going to go slap a couple of egg boxes up in here too. Maybe just down here, where we're just going to walk in. Just a few little ones here. Be enough. So if they're fertile, they'll leave them outside. If that's the case, I should actually probably just get rid of these. Cancel that and get rid of that. This thing, I'll tell you what, let's just go install it up here. Where the fuck am I? Okay, they got rid of it anyway. I'll find it. I will find it, people. There it is. Thought you could hide it. It's going to be there. The only problem is it might get damaged by temperature. Now, these rooms are nice and cozy. This area is cold as shit. That's okay. Now, we're going to move one of these in here. And I do need to bring power in. They will eventually fix up this place. I know they will. I'm actually impressed that we have so much steel at this point, because usually I am absolutely reeling trying to get to other places with sufficient time to be able to, like, you know, do anything realistically. Oops, that went a little far. It's alright, I'll fix it up. Okay. So that should be fine. Now I'll slap a few lights in here. I'd love to have like all the pretty colored lights and shit like that, but I just don't have that available yet. And I'm probably just not going to for a while, but that's okay. This place is going to be super lit up. People are having tantrums and food binges, and I need to clear those. I also haven't fixed up this yet, so we need power to go up through here. Now I should be able to mostly get rid of it as a line, as long as it doesn't click on anything extra. Power conduit out of there, please. The one behind that, the one behind this, and that, and that, and this door. And I think that's okay. All right. So how's the pen going? Apart from this part, which I think is just power, I think the pen is ready. So where is the marker? There. So let's deconstruct that. Now, I don't mind this being for like small animals, but I don't know if these guinea pig thingies are going to like survive down here. I'm hopeful that they will move it. Since they should say that it's technically not in a pen. And marker 2. Yeah, the muffler cuff there is not in a pen. Okay. So let's hold this open, hey? I'll just wait till somebody comes in because somebody will have to come in to the animals. And when they do, if this gets held open, they will have to move it. Okay, I realistically need one person just to come up here and move that because that's open. Honestly, not a bad little area though. Oh yeah, my power isn't connected to these things. Jeez. Oh no, they're connected. They're just looking extra wireless apparently. Holy crap. Okay. So the good thing is I should have power like nothing coming in. I think there's some parts that aren't connected for that. These ones have definitely got power. That side's doing well. So I'm going to need more batteries than that, but I do kind of want them to be off elsewhere. Get rid of the warg before it touches something. That is a lot of rhinos. They're doing a pretty good job of like building up stuff around the place, honestly. Oh yeah, that won't be connected. Just need a little power there. Nice. What about just connecting it right through there? I might do is I'll just do a little that. Now it'll let me connect the two. Because the funny thing is, like a little area like this, you'll find that like pods or some shit will land there. And eventually if I slap a turret in there, you won't get a pod land there. Well, I'm sure it's probably having a shit fit about being shot. These things kill my animals more than any other animal, honestly. There's so many rhinos. On, Lummy. It's almost down. It's so incapacitated. Like, you literally shot its paw and its tail off, for fuck's sake. Like, how brutal can you get? Alright, let's get these chairs and stuff for the dining hall here. Okay. So, the show will be moving over. So my main aim is to try to get all this stuff out at the storage. Mostly because storage is going to be very cold during winter and I don't want people to be working or eating in here getting hypothermia. Also, at the moment, a lot of the place is quite dark and they haven't got their lights set up yet. Okay, that's all the chairs, I think, almost. I must have been missing a couple of the chairs, honestly. I thought I had more. Oh, people could have broken it.